What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another video, man. Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade does it again in the fourth quarter, man. And I'm going to talk about tonight's game, man. You had the Miami Heat beating the Atlanta Hawks 114 to 113. We finally beat this team. like, I know they don't have a very good record. But for some reason, man, we really struggle with this Atlanta Hawks team, man. And it feels good to finally get a win against this team, yo. Defense was on point against Trae Young, man, tonight. We held him to, I think he had like 12 or 14 points, but he also had like 7 turnovers. Early on, man, Justice Winslow was playing well. Josh Richardson was doing his thing. Whiteside, had a few good minutes early on. Bam had a couple of nice minutes. But it came down to the fourth quarter again, and Dwayne Wade has taken over these games late in the fourth quarter, man. He had 14 fourth quarter points tonight, yo. As it looked like a turn back the clock game for the Atlanta Hawks, man. You had Vince Carter hitting 7 3-pointers, man. This man is 42 years old, yo. Just think about that. He's 42 and Trae Young is like, what, 20, 21 years old? That's remarkable, man. Shout out to Vince Carter, man. Honestly, I think he went with Atlanta more so for some future, personal things because I felt like he would have been nice with Toronto. I would have liked to see Vince Carter with Toronto this year, man. I'd have liked to see him go back to Toronto where it all started and come off the bench for the Toronto Raptors, man. He'll have a chance not only with the team he started off with, he would have a real shot at getting a ring, but he with the Atlanta Hawks nevertheless, man, and he still could play, obviously. To say he's 42 years old, he still could play, yo. And obviously Dwayne Wade still could play. And we now tied with the Orlando Magic and the Charlotte Hornets for the final spot in the playoffs. And we got a huge game with the Charlotte Hornets on Wednesday. But I love to see, and I'm sure all Heat fans would love to see Dwayne Wade, one last time in the playoff series. Granted, not many people expect us to get out the first round. But it still would be great to see him going up against, a Milwaukee or Toronto or somebody like that in a first round series, man, to see what we could do. Because especially when you got moments like, the shot he hit against the Golden State Warriors at the buzzer. And you got a game like tonight where he takes over with 14 points in the fourth quarter. And it's a little bit of everything. He showed the whole repertoire. He hit 3-pointers. He drove to the hole and finished with his offhand. He hits the little mid-range jumpers, the step over jumpers, man. He still got it going on, man. And this team, we fighting, we battling. It'll be a big win against Golden State. It would have been nice to get the Houston win. But never, good win against Brooklyn the other night and a good win tonight, man. I know the Atlanta Hawks are not a very good basketball team, but this is a team that we've struggled with. And Trae Young is right now looking like him and Donich are battling for the Rookie of the Year. And a couple of nights ago, man, he's just coming off of a game where he had granted it was 4 overtimes, but he had 49 points and 16 assists. So for our defense, man, to hold them to 12 points and 7 assists and 7 turnovers, it was a remarkable job defensively by the Miami Heat, man. And shout out to D Wade, man, doing this thing again, carrying this team, leading us down the end. And it was crazy, at the end we fouled Bazemore, and they cut it to 1 with 9 seconds left. And we was able to inbound the ball and pass it like it was hot potato. And the clock ran out and they didn't even foul us at all. So I guess that explains why that team is struggling a little bit also. But they're a young team. They got a young player like a Trae Young and Herbert. Their future looking pretty good if they can add some pieces around those guys, man. But good win for the Miami Heat tonight, man. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go and give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have Miami Heat content, man, throughout the season. Let's go. Y'all have a blessed one. Let's go Heat.